As soon as I got elected as district governor, I felt thrilled that I am going to lead with sense of humanity.
Great.
I felt that my service to the humanity for more than 2 decades is recognized by my fellow lives.
Create and motivate leaders to come forward for the sake of Lionism, because where there is a need, there is a lie.
My 200 days starts now. Tick tock, tick tock.
My feeling when I became a district governor is I felt honored and privileged and also aware of great responsibility which I have to take ahead.
Responsible.
Promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep.
I felt responsible for our district 3234D2.
When I became the district governor, I felt that a wonderful opportunity has come to me to showcase my talents and bring the change the way I wanted to.
Hello, Second Vice District Governors. I hope you're enjoying the experience with the All India School. You had a wonderful session yesterday, and that related more or less to the working that we require to adapt to under the challenges of COVID-19, the new normal, the online working, the entire online mechanism for delivery of leadership to the districts. So, my dear friends, you are now stepping into the DG team. Congratulations. I'm sure each one of you hoped, aspired, and had the ambition to get into this position. And in the next couple of years, you would be the CEOs of your districts when you become the district governors. But then these 2 years are the preparation time for any individual, in fact, for any star, be that person a sports person or a musician, a singer, whatever that individual may be. The preparation time is always much bigger than the actual action time. So these 2 years, the years of a second vice governor and the first vice governor, represent your preparation time. Today, we are going to be having discussions on the overall subject, which has been titled as Head Matters. And we are going to be having the first presenter, PDG Monica Savant, who's going to be talking to you about preparing for the year ahead. And she's really done a great job. She's talking about dividing your entire timeline of the next 24 months, realizing to your own self what you need to accomplish during those 24 months, how you need to accomplish it, and how you need to keep measuring from time to time, from month to month, that you are on course. If required, make some mid-course corrections and make sure ultimately that you are in a full 100% ready position when your time comes to assume the baton and the charge of the leadership of your district as a district governor. So over to past district governor Monica Savant, and her address comes from the perspective of understanding your role.
Hello friends, my congratulations to you all for being elected to a very dignified post of your district, that is the post of a second vice district governor. Friends, when we speak about leadership, you can see something that is leadership is a capacity to translate vision into reality. And you all have put your best efforts to see that your vision to become the future governors of your district, you have put them into reality. So friends, now let us understand that you as second vice district governor, what are your roles for the year 2021. Friends, but prior to that, let us also understand that when did this position come into action? It was that during the convention in the year 2008 at Bangkok, the leadership thought that the office of second vice district governor has to be put into action, and so since then we have this post at a very active way going ahead. Friends, when we all know that we have to see to the roles that we have to understand what we have to perform, how we have to perform, and in which way do we have to perform. This role is particularly been brought to see that they, means you as a leader, can strengthen the district. You have to strengthen the district operations in a very great way. But simultaneously, also it has been given so that you as a leader can prepare yourself to serve your term as a district governor in a great way. So you can consider this year as your training period as second vice district governor, then later on a first vice district governor as your training period, to see that through this experiential learning, you can have your year as in a most dignified way possible. Also, to create opportunities to see that the leadership development happens in a great way. These were the main things that brought our international leaders think about that why is the post important, and so it was been incepted in the year 2008. Friends, when we speak about all these things, now let us move ahead that to understand our role, what do we have to accomplish first? Once we know our role, there's something that we have to accomplish. We have to accomplish good knowledge. We have to acquire good knowledge. Knowledge like knowledge of constitution and bylaws, because tomorrow when you are very well versed with constitution and bylaws, you will be technically quite sound. You will be able to respond to each and every query, whether it is a correct or a wrong one, at the nick of the time, because you have been quite knowledgeable about the constitution and bylaws. You also have to understand and see that how you have to understand the strength of our foundation, that is LCIF, understand that what campaign 100 is, also to see that what are the various grants available to us at a district level and how can we make our foundation more strong in the days to come. Also, along with your governor, in concurrence with him or her, you have to see to how the agendas have been prepared for your cabinet meetings and for your district convention. Also, how the cabinet meetings and the convention is being conducted. You have to see in the process about the program, the progress that has been happening over here. So once you have acquired all this knowledge, which will make you quite technically sound, will really help you to make your year go in a very smooth functioning way. Once you have acquired the knowledge, then the second step is planning. What do you have to plan? Let me put over here, the first alphabet of the word planning is P. So it has been said, proper planning, P proper, P planning, preparation, P poor, P performance. So if a proper planning is being done with good preparation, poor performance can be completely avoided. So proper planning and preparation keeps poor performance away from you all. So keep it in mind that planning is a great strength of any leader. The proper the planning, it will really take you to a very great height. What do you have to plan? Along with your governor, see that you understand how a district budget is being planned and proposed, so that there are no amalgamations happening over there. Also, to see that you have, along with the DG team completely, you have to sit and make a SWOT analysis of your district, so that when you understand the strengths, when you understand the weakness, the opportunities available and the threats that are there to the district, you can take your GAT team, that is the global leadership team, the global membership team, the global service team, and also the LCIF, that is the LCIF chairperson together, and with them you can sit and plan for the betterment of the district. The betterment of not only the district but also the goals that your district governor has given to the international for his years can be sorted out, can be planned out in a very great way. So sitting with the GMT, GST, GLT and the LCF coordinator will help you to plan the future days of the year, to see that what has to be incepted, how to move ahead for the progress of the district. Also, you have to see that while you're planning, I just make a humble request to you all that the planning of yours should be also for your personal development. At this point, may I request you all to please take a page, hold it horizontally, keep it in front of you on your table, and draw one line from one end to another. Once the line has been drawn from which touches both the edges of the paper, let the left edge be noted as a date, that is today of the month of August, and the other right end, that is there, will be noted as the date of 1st of July 2022. Friends, let now the line be divided into 23 vertical columns. See that you divide the line into 23 sections, whereon each column will be every month of the year, your journey from now till the date when you take the charge as the district governor of your district. So these 23 columns represent every 1 month of your planning. Every section is your planning to how to make your year as a governor a successful one. The planning, for example, you have to make and see that whatever you write is your action plan and not a plan just to fill the pages or the columns. Like, for example, you can mark the month January 2022 as a month where your whole cabinet will be completely properly scheduled and done, that you understand who are your zone chairpersons, who are your region chairpersons, who are your coordinators, who will be in your main core committee team and all. So you can mark a date to it that by the month of January 2022, the whole cabinet will be completely set to see that their roles and responsibilities can be conveyed prior to them taking their charge for that whatever designated post they have been designated for. So once this planning has been done in a great way, now the third step is to observe. What do you have to observe? Keep it in mind, you as vice governors, you all are taking a training period. So you have to always keep your eyes, your ears open in a very proper way, in a very dignified way, because your constant observation will help you to plan your year in a more befitting way. You always have to keep the observance, like how the cabinet meetings have conducted, how the convention has been conducted, how your governor is seeing that his administration works goes in a very great way. You have to mark each and everything, and at this point, I request you all to maintain a book or a diary, every page having 4 sections in it, whereon in each section you will write on. The first section will be what occurred, what was the occasion that occurred, what was good in that occasion that occurred. So just write, for example, the first cabinet meeting, what was good in that first cabinet meeting. Then what are the scopes of improvement over there as per you? What do you feel that the scopes of improvement will be the third column? And the fourth column will be your innovative ideas that you think you can implement, will give a better year 22-23 for you. So friends, when these things have been taken up, you have to write them, because we all know that we can't remember so many things at a stretch. But when they have been written and they have been put on proper in black and white, it will surely help you to make your year plans in a very dignified way. So once you have been observing all these things, observing that how he has created, the governor has created his team, how he has seen that every team is performing better, you have to observe his way of the use of his skills he's been doing to see that he becomes a great leader for the district. Once your observe has become very strong, you have noted each and every point. Now you have to mentor. Whom do you have to mentor? And what do you have to mentor? You have to mentor regularly the health status of each and every club. Health status, like whether the dues have been paid or no, whether the membership is good, whether there is no major drops happening, retention is happening in a great way. So you have to see the health status of each and every club, monitoring through My LCI or My Line app. But simultaneously, you also have to take the recap of the membership report and see that if there is a great downfall, you have to ponder on those things and see that you can get to a very healthy solution to maintain and to retain the membership strength. Simultaneously, various committees will be formed. For those various committees, you have to see that they are performing their duties right on time or no. Next is, after monitoring, you have to develop. Friends, what do you have to develop? you have to develop a very good habit that is an open heart for learning. Constant learning is the best sign of a great leader. So you have to see that this learning will really help you to upskill yourself up to a great leader in the days to come. This will really help you to make yourself a great, profound leader of your own district. Your learning has to be in a very dignified way, like you have to learn the skills that have been there, the soft skills which will help you in a great way. The soft skills are like the PMS, that is people management skills, which will help you. This includes like delegation, communication, teamwork. More of it will be like even how to see that you can influence people by your talks. All these skills have to be learned by you, because it will be used where you will be managing a great team of people. You will be in communication with a big team of people, and to see that whatever you communicate is being taken in a healthy way and in a proper way. Your communication skills have to be very strong. Not only one, but all your personal skills have to be developed in a great way, which will help you to make your year a great one. Friends, now when we have understood that what you have to learn about it, what you have to see, that you're planning, your observer, you monitoring your district, and then accordingly the development plans that you have been taken in a great way. You have to see that as you will be dealing with a great group of leaders, great group of team members, your soft skills or your personal skills have to be very strong. And when this all you have developed in a very great dignified way, you also have to see that you develop a very strong cabinet, which will help you to see your year going in a very smooth functioning way. Friends, when we have seen that you have developed all your skills in a very profound way, and you are going to take your year in a very, I can say, in a very great way. But when you are a wise governor, we have always marked one point, that people or leaders speaking that this is not my year and let me keep it up to myself and I'll do it in my year. But friends, let me just correct you all that every year is your year. You always have to support your DG team, but once you support, you will get the support from your DG team, that is your vice governors. If you don't, when you don't do anything, you can't expect it from others. So your support to your governor is of utmost importance. And keep it in mind, you also have to share your ideas, because ideas that you will be sharing is like a practical experience to you, to your thought process. And once you have performed very up to a certain level through your ideas, I'm sure that when you perform it in your year, it will be a repetition of it, and your performance level will be more better than what you have performed as a vice governor. So you always have to share your idea and keep it in mind. Come out of that unwanted thought, I can say. Come out of that synchronized thought that you have, say, unsyndrome thought you have, that this is not your year. Every year is your year, because you are a representative of your district. And keep it in mind that whatever you do is for your district and not for yourself, because you are a district representative, a district leader at last. Friends, may I have a humble request to you all. Can you all please close your eyes? And now, when I ask you to remember a person who has impressed you in a very great way, a role model whom you consider as a great leader, I am sure many people should have the reflections of some of your past district governors or some of our nation leaders too, like Mahatma Gandhi, Narendra Modi, Ratan Tata, or many more other leaders who are there, because the list is unending. Such should be like your image. Whenever the name has been taken of a district governor, they should not recollect about it to anyone, but only when it is a district governor, your name should be implemented in the minds of many people. Equally, I would like to say that whenever, after the completion of your year, a question has been put in forth of the members of your district, that who is your role model, or whom do you like to remember when you have to follow someone, or a leader whom you have really felt that he is a great leader. Wouldn't you feel that your image should be there in their brains, in their heart? So friends, this is a journey where you have gotten great opportunity to imprint your name, to embark your name in their hearts. So perform in such a great way that you will really remember in the hearts of the people of your district and also your co-governors that yes, you as a district governor really made your journey a great one, a memorable one. And for this, I convey my best wishes to you all, conveying that let your year be a glorifying year, and that is just possible through persistence, seeing that you put yourself in a great way, to dedicate yourself to your governor. And when you do it to him, you're sure to get the same from your vice governors when you will be the governor. Wishing you all the best for your years as second vice district governors, and see that you make a great DG team for your governor. With this, long live Lionism. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you very much for your wonderful comments, Past District Governor Monica Savan. And now we move on to the next segment in this session today, which is preparing yourself mentally and physically. And this segment would be presented by Past District Governor Jayanti Malik. It's extremely important, I would say significantly vital, that you keep yourself prepared and in good shape physically and mentally. When she talks about mental preparation, she talks about the overall mental health, the ability to indulge in multitasking, the ability to handle stress management, self-management is extremely crucial and critical. You will, of course, have a separate session altogether on emotional intelligence, and that would be tomorrow. She would also be talking to you about preparing yourself and keeping yourself fit physically. She's got her tips on allocating your time for yoga. Yoga brings in that physical and the mental part, takes care of your meditation maybe, but some of you could prefer not yoga, maybe time in your gym, maybe regular walks. But whatever you do, here we are just sowing the seeds of the ideas which must come up in your own mind, and you must take those decisions, and those decisions would be extremely beneficial and useful for you. This is a long stretch, 4 full years. I'm even including the year when you'll be the immediate past district governor. 4 full years, 2 years as a vice governor, 1 year as a district governor, and then 1 year as an immediate past district governor. And in this stretch, you need to make sure that your body is ready to take the strain, and that your mind is agile and the mind is alive to handle all kinds of situations. It takes preparation. And here are some wonderful tips that come to you from Past District Governor Jayanti Malik.
Hello, Second Vice District Governors. I am with you today to assist you in knowing how you can prepare yourself mentally and physically for the 3 years of assignment you have in front of you. Because the next 3 years are going to be very taxing physically and mentally for you. How can you prepare yourself? Second Vice District Governors, what makes you a future leader? Future leaders need to listen respectfully, consult with others, work as part of a team, and take responsibility for their actions. Leaders will need to be able to optimize today's only constant, that is change. Leaders must create time to make themselves available for opportunities. Self-assessment. Know your strengths, but also know your limitations to those strengths. Be conscious about your capacity and adaptability. Adaptability is the personality trait that helps determine how you respond to change. The ability to change or be changed to fit new circumstances is the crucial skill for leaders and an important attribute in emotional intelligence. Adaptability skills are that which encompasses a person's ability to adjust to changes in their environment. Being adaptable in your career can mean you are able to respond quickly to changing ideas, responsibilities, expectations, trends, strategies at work. Boost your leadership capacity, my friend. Know your leadership personality. Not all leaders lead with the same style. Start journaling effectively, maintain daily notes, take courses in leadership, practice better communication. Here are a few tips to expand your personal capacity. Take a new challenge. Make sure it's exciting. Make it fun. Focus, invest, take risks, move on. Emotional strength. To be an effective human leader, we have to demonstrate care for our planet, our communities, our businesses, our organizations, our colleagues, friends, and families, and critically, ourselves. We have to demonstrate that we understand and put in practice empathetic ways of working and living. We need to demonstrate the emotional strength and maturity to acknowledge others' expertise and knowledge, and also exhibit our own ability to listen to and learn from it. And our social responsibility needs to be demonstrably part of who we really are. All these preparation, my friend, does it sound to be too much? Can you handle it? Can it increase your anxiety? What are the effects of anxiety on the body? In the short term, anxiety increases your breathing and heart rate, concentrating blood flow to your brain where you need it. This very physical response is preparing you to face an intense situation. If it gets too intense, however, you might start to feel lightheaded and nauseous. Physical exercise can relieve anxiety. While physical exercise can help relieve stress and tension felt throughout the body, it also increases energy levels and improves mood. Additionally, stress-reducing relaxation exercises such as yoga and meditation can help you learn how to control your body sensations and help you remain calm in the face of anxiety. Depression due to anxiety. Any health condition that causes widespread inflammation may raise the risk of depression, because depression has been associated with inflammation in the brain. The circumstances and associated emotions can add to the body's level of psychological stress, which can be damaging when levels rise too high. Stress causes the body to generate fewer neurons than normal and more myelin producing cells. This changes the ratio of gray matter to white matter in the brain. The hippocampus, the part of the brain that regulates more emotions and is associated with emotional disorders, was shown to be affected by this process. Not every physical health condition can be quickly or easily resolved, but it's always appropriate to address the mental health issues that may arise. Addressing the mental health aspects of a condition can greatly improve someone's quality of life. Self-reflection and self-care. Effective leaders know and take care of themselves. Much like we have preventive health checkups, every leader should proactively seek out a form of self-inquiry via meditation, yoga, therapy, energy modalities, or better yet, all of this in combination. Many of today's issues have resulted fundamentally from an inability to sit in silence by oneself with self-inquiry and observation. Taking care of own mental health. Leaders need to be open and aware of the importance of taking care of one's mental health and should make it an organizational priority also. Mental health versus physical health. Mental health belongs to all, and investing in it is as important as physical health. Yet, many leaders overlook this, and in failing to give our own mental health its due, we tend to undermine its importance to our people as well. Tuning in and feeding our own positive mental reserves can go a long way towards creating empathetic, human-centered organizations like Lions Clubs International that respect every individual's needs and circumstances. Now let's look at the 4 basic dimensions of mental health and well-being: thoughts, body reactions, emotions, behaviors. Thoughts, let's have a look at it. The way we think about something has a big impact on our mental health. Changes in our thoughts often go along with changes in our mental health. When you feel well, it's easier to see life in a more balanced and constructive way. When you aren't well, it's easy to get stuck on negative things and ignore positive things. Examples of helpful thoughts are like this: I know I can cope and get through these rough times. There are things in my life that I feel excited about. I know my friends really care about me. I'm a good person, even though I have some flaws. I feel grateful for the good things in my life. Examples of few negative thoughts are: it feels like something really bad is going to happen. Nothing good ever seems to happen to me. I am never going to get through this. My flaws are too big to overcome. They think I am a loser. Now, body reactions. Let's see. Body reactions are changes in our body functions such as heart rate, breathing, digestion, brain chemicals, hormones, and more. Changes in our body reactions often go along with changes in our mental health. Examples of few body reactions are muscle tension, muscle aches or headaches, upset stomach or nausea, upset bowels or diarrhea, lack of appetite or increased appetite, sweating, hot flushes or cold chills, pounding, racing or abnormal heartbeat, feeling dizzy or lightheaded. Emotions. How does it affect us? A big part of emotions is the way we feel. Emotions can be pleasant, unpleasant, or blended, such as when you have 2 emotions at the same time. Changes in emotions often accompany changes in mental health. Example of emotion and feelings are happiness or joy, calmness, excitement, feeling love or affection, confusion, boredom, relief, irritability or anger, helplessness, disgust. Now, behaviors. How do we behave? Behaviors are the ways we act and respond to our environment. Some behaviors are helpful and some can be harmful. Changes in behavior often go along with changes in mental health. Examples of helpful behaviors are working on a solution to a problem one step at a time, reaching out to a friend or family member for support and understanding, practicing your spiritual activities, exercising. On the other hand, examples of harmful behaviors are isolating yourself and pulling away from friends and family, using alcohol or drugs to make bad feelings go away, but they never do they? Lashing out at other people verbally or physically. Mental health is determined by our overall patterns of thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and body reactions. Do you agree, my friends? Each of the 4 mental health dimensions can influence all of the others. Here is an example. Our emotion can change thoughts and vice versa. Our behavior can change body reactions and vice versa. Our emotion or thought can change the rest of the 3. So, my friend, we have to be very conscious about our thoughts, body reactions, behaviors, and emotions. Now, having taken care of mental and physical health, are you free to achieve your goals? What's binding you? Family expectations? Social expectations? Go ahead, my friend. Take it in your stride. Dear Second Vice District Governors, through recognizing the importance of mental health, authentically representing yourselves and reflecting on your own leadership styles, you can indeed realize your potential, coping with normal stresses of life, working productively and truthfully, and contributing to your duties as the second Vice District Governor now and as the District Governor 2 years later. Dear second Vice District Governors, look ahead to the green shores at the distance. Take a dive and you will get there. The secret of happiness, my friend, is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. Do have courage. Courage will take you through without losing enthusiasm. Courage and perseverance have a magical talisman, an amulet before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into the air. Discover yourself. When you can break free to follow your heart, your dream, that's when the real you emerges. I wish you all a very productive year as the second Vice District Governors of your respective districts, and my friends wish you every success. Namaskar, stay safe, stay healthy.
Thank you for your comments, Jayanti Di. So, my dear friends, now that you've heard two segments, one from past District Governor Monica Samant, one from past District Governor Jayanti Malik, we move on to the third segment. And the third segment is brought to you by past International Director Bishnu Bajoria, who's speaking to you about understanding of the legal matters. When you step into the DG team and you are preparing yourself to be the district governor of your district in the next 2 years, it's important that you have more than a reasonable knowledge of the rules that govern us. First of all, there's of course the club constitution. Clubs could have their own individual constitutions, but there is a standard club constitution. There's a standard district constitution, a standard multiple district constitution. You could be having your own district constitution. Definitely all multiple districts in India have their own multiple district constitutions. Then there is the Lions Club's international constitution and bylaws. There's a board policy that governs all decisions and provides the framework within which the board acts and takes decisions. There are thereafter the dispute resolution procedures that are prescribed by the association, which are extremely important. God forbid there are no disputes in the districts, but very often we find that disputes come up, and it's important for the leaders, especially the DGT members, to know the details of these dispute resolution procedures. Then, of course, there are some other documents about which past International Director Bishnu Bajoria speaks of. He talks of the Area Forum Agreement, the LCCI Agreement. I would say you even need to have a knowledge about the details of the trusts. There are various trusts in each district. You need to know the terms and conditions of those trusts, what they contain, what they say about the membership, the composition, and the various other rules and regulations that they provide. So, my dear friends, you need to provide leadership to your district. You need to know the rules that govern the clubs and the district and the multiple district. Giving you an overview and leading those discussions is an individual with tremendous experience, past International Director Bishnu Bajoria.
I congratulate all of you on being elected second Vice District Governors of your respective districts. I wish you all success in your assignments this year and in future. As a line leader, all of you must be totally conversant about the legal matters and constitution and bylaws and the board policy, because as a line leader, you must have thorough knowledge of these documents. Over the next few minutes, my friends, I will brief you about these documents and highlight some of the relevant portions of the constitution and board policy so that you can go ahead and learn about that. Well, friends, during the next few minutes, we'll talk about understanding legal matters, board policy manual, and the constitutions. The important documents that I will refer to are the International Constitution Bylaws, Board Policy Manual, Multiple District Constitution Bylaws, Dispute Resolution Procedures, DG Team Manual, Lions Coordination Committee of India Association Agreement, and Isami Area Forum Agreement. These are the few documents which each one of you must be totally conversant with. Now let's talk about some important articles which I want to draw your attention to. From the International Constitutional Bylaws, Article 3, this says the membership of this association shall consist of Lions clubs duly organized and chartered under the provisions hereof. It is to note here that the Lions Club, not an individual lion, is a member of the association, which means you and I are not directly member of the international association. We are member of our respective clubs, and our clubs are the members of the international association. That's the reason why the name of our association is not Lions International, but Lions Clubs International. Article 4, Section 2, it states about the use of name, goodwill, and emblem and other logos of the association. It shall be strictly according to the guidelines established from time to time in the bylaws. As a Lion leader, it will be your responsibility to ensure that this is not misused. The trademark policy is totally followed by all the Lions and all the clubs in your district. Article 5, Section 4H, it states no international director or district governor may succeed themselves in office. As a district governor, of course, after lapse of some years, you can again come and serve as a district governor, but one cannot succeed oneself successive in 2 years. Article 8, Section 2 of the bylaws states about the minimum district requirements. Any district on formation shall consist of 35 clubs in good standing and a total membership of at least 1,250 Lion members in good standing, unless otherwise approved by a 2/3 vote of the International Board of Directors. If during the year the membership of any district goes below 1,250 or less than 35 clubs, that district becomes a provisional district, and the district governor is not eligible for any reimbursement of the expenses from the international office or even to attend an international convention. His travel costs are not reimbursed if the membership of the district becomes less than 1,250. Article 9, Section 7 of the bylaws. At many times, there may happen that there is a tie vote in the district elections. In any election held for the office of district governor, first vice district governor, or the second vice district governor, if there is a tie vote, if not otherwise provided for, the respective district constitution and bylaws shall be resolved in the manner contained in the standard form of district constitution and bylaws. If there is no other provision in your multiple constitution or your district constitution, the international constitution states voting has to continue, which means you cannot resolve the tie through toss of a coin or drop a lot. You have to again continue with the election and polling of votes. Now we come to Article 9, Section 8 of the bylaws about dual club membership. Our constitution says no person shall simultaneously hold membership other than honorary or associate in more than one Lions Club. At times we find members are members of more than one club, which is unconstitutional. Only an honorary member or an associate member can hold membership in more than one club. You may know about the associate memberships. It is a membership, the person who for some other reason is residing in a place other than his hometown can become an associate member of that other district, any club in other district, retaining his primary membership in his original club. In that associate membership, he or she will be eligible to participate in the club programs, but cannot vote there. His voting right will continue to be in his primary membership of the original club. Article 14 of the bylaws states about the requirements of a life membership. In clubs, a lion can become a life member, but for that member has to maintain active membership as a lion for 20 or more years and must have rendered outstanding service to the club, and any member who is critically ill or any member of the club who has maintained such active membership for 15 or more years and is at least 70 years of age may be granted life membership in the club upon number 1, recommendation of the club to the association, and number 2, payment to the association of US $650 or its equivalent in the respective national currency by the club in lieu of all future dues of the association. Now I come to the board policy and to a very important article in this. As I mentioned at the beginning, trademark policy and use of emblem is a very great responsibility of the leaders in the district to maintain. However, automatic license is granted to clubs and districts to use the Lions logo and the emblem for sponsored programs, projects and events on printed material such as letterheads, business cards, envelopes and brochures. Also for apparel items, but there is an exception. You cannot use on vests if the total number does not exceed 30 or a total of 1 per member. If you are less than 30 members, you are authorized to have on 30 items, or if you have say 100 members, you are authorized to have on 100 items. Now let's come to the multiple district constitution. In the International Standard Constitution, it is provided the annual convention of the district shall be held in each year to conclude not less than 30 days prior to the convening of the International Convention at a place selected by the delegates of a previous annual convention of the district, and at a date and time fixed by the district governor and the district cabinet. This provision cannot be changed in the multiple district constitutions. Dispute resolution procedures. Our International Association says and mandates that no club or member can go to the court of law for any dispute resolution. First, he or she has to go through our dispute resolution procedures. All disputes or claims arising from provisions of the district constitution bylaws or any policy or procedure adopted from time to time by the district cabinet or any club or clubs and the district administration or any member and the club shall be resolved in accordance with the dispute resolution procedures established by the International Board of Directors. You as a leader, my friends, must be totally conversant about these provisions. Let me elaborate a bit further. There is club dispute resolution procedure. Any party to the dispute may file a written request with the district governor asking that the dispute resolution take place. All requests for dispute resolution must be filed within 30 days of the occurrence of the event upon which the request is based. A copy of the complaint shall be sent to the respondent or respondents. A complaint filed under this procedure must be accompanied by a US $50 filing fee or its equivalent in the respective national currency to the district and remitted to the district governor. In case of a district dispute resolution procedure, any Lions Club in good standing may file a written request with the district governor in the event the complaint is directed against the district governor with the immediate past district governor, with a copy to the legal division asking that dispute resolution take place under this procedure. The complaint must be filed within 30 days of the event upon which the complaint is based. The complainant or complainants must submit minutes signed by the club secretary certifying that a resolution in support of filing the complaint has been adopted by a majority of the entire members of the club. A copy of the complaint shall be sent to the respondent or respondents. Now, a complaint filed under this procedure must be accompanied by a US $750 filing fee or its equivalent in the respective national currency payable by each complainant to the district, single or sub, which shall be submitted to the district governor, or in the event the complaint is directed against the district governor, to the immediate past district governor at the time the complaint is filed. If it is a multiple district dispute, any Lions Club in good standing or sub-district may file a written request with the council chairperson, or in the event the complaint is directed against the council chairperson, to the council secretary or council treasurer, with a copy to the legal division asking that dispute resolution take place under this procedure. The complaint must be filed within 30 days after the event upon which the complaint is based. The complainant or complainants must submit minutes signed by the club or cabinet secretary certifying that a resolution in support of filing the complaint has been adopted by a majority of the entire members of the club or district cabinet. A copy of the complaint shall be sent to the respondent or respondents. A complaint filed under this procedure must be accompanied by a US $750 filing fee or its equivalent in the respective national currency payable by each complainant to the multiple district, which shall be submitted to the council chairperson, or in the event the complaint is directed against the council chairperson, to the council secretary or council treasurer at the time the complaint is filed. Selection of conciliator. Within 15 days of the receipt of the complaint, a neutral conciliator would have to be selected who would be a past district governor or past council chairperson who is a member in good standing of a club in good standing other than the club which is party to the dispute. Very important. Any member or club going directly to the court of law without first going through the dispute resolution procedure as provided would be liable to be dropped from membership of the club, or if it is a club, the club may be put in status quo, leading to charter being withdrawn ultimately. District Governor Team Manual. Every district governor has to go through the team manual and abide by the provisions contained therein. It is available on the LCI website, and I will strongly recommend every member of the district governor team should be totally conversant with the role and responsibility of the office before start of the year. You will become district governor 2 years hence, but I strongly recommend you go through this DG team manual right now so that you are well conversant with the provisions. LCCI agreement. As you all know, my friends, all the multiple districts and districts in India are members of the Lions Coordination Committee of India Association. And you as a leader should be conversant with the provisions of the agreement. A copy of this agreement you can ask from LCCI office in Delhi and they will provide you. Area Forum Agreement. There is an agreement in force among all the districts in the Custodial Area 6, ISAME, India, South Asia and Middle East. It is primarily for determining the criteria for the Office of International Director and to formulate the system of rotation of the available seats. Right now, our ISAME area has 6 seats on the International Board. 2 members are elected in every odd year International Convention, and 4 members are elected in every even year International Convention. And the candidates, how the seats will rotate, that is decided by this area forum, by this agreement. All the documents that I referred, International Constitutional Bylaws, Standard Multiple District Constitutional Bylaws, Board Policy Manual, and the dispute resolution procedures can be viewed, downloaded from our LCI website at www.lionsclubs.org. And I will strongly recommend You go to the site, download them, and keep them as your reference material. Thank you, my friends, for giving me a very patient hearing. I hope I've been able to make you conversant with the important documents. At the end, I again will stress that as a leader, you must have full knowledge about the rules and regulations that we have to follow and observe, because line members may refer you often and you must have thorough knowledge about the same. Once again, I wish you a great year in office. Thank you very much.
My dear second vice district governors, we've already said and I reiterate, these are very important years for you to prepare. The better prepared you are, the greater and the more impactful your governorship would be. Past International Director Bishnu Bajoria has really initiated you into learning and being informed about the legal matters, about the rules that govern us. I'm sure this would be just the beginning of your learning process for the legal issues. It needs much greater and an in-depth study, which you would do in due course. Thank you very much, Vishnuda, for that vast array of subjects that you covered in such a short span. Friends, before we move forward, I need to tell you that after this session, you must take out some time to visit the booths. When I say after the session, I mean after both parts of the Head Matters session is concluded. And when you go to the exhibit area and you find the booths, you will find them separately for leadership, membership, district and club administration, for legal issues, for Campaign 100, for LCIF. There's a lot of material available on those booths. You can get those material, you can download the PDF documents, but most importantly, those booths would be manned by LCI associates from Oakbrook. So you could have direct live chats with the LCI associates from Oakbrook at those booths for about 45 minutes following the conclusion of these sessions today. So these chats would be in the written mode. There's a chat pane. You can put in your queries and you'll get back your answers. Maybe they might tell you that they will revert back to you in due course, but this is an opportunity for you to have direct interaction with the LCI associates regarding all these aspects. And friends, now we move on to a presentation which is brought to you from the LCI headquarters, that on the LCI digital products. This presentation is brought to you by Hannah Milligan from Oakbrook, and this details the various offerings that the LCI has for the Lions leadership. First of all, you must know what is really being offered to you as the digital products. The products that will help you discharge your duties and functions better. And secondly, how do you use them? For what purpose do you use them? So extremely important information for the next few minutes brought to you from the headquarters on LCI digital products.
So first, going into the digital tools for Lions. So of course, to get into the digital tools, you need to make sure that you have access. So how do you get access? So once you're a Lion, you have the ability to create a Lion account. If you need more information about that, I encourage you to reach out to your specific Lion officers. This Lion account will give you the ability to access our complete digital offering. All you have to do is click Member Login, hit Register if you haven't already done so, or log in, and then you're in. I will be also walking through this process briefly once we do the screen share. And with that, let's walk into the screen share. So as I mentioned, to get to your digital products, you want to click on Member Login. So I just clicked on Member Login. It's taking me to this page here. You can see on the left-hand side, we have Sign In. So if I've already registered, I can just sign into my account. If I don't have a Lion account, I can just register here. Once you click the Register button, it will take you through a series of steps on registering yourself to get a Lion account. Let's say that I've already logged in with my credentials. this will take you to this page. So this is actually what we call the UAT environment. So I am showing you an exclusive preview of what is coming up in the digital products realms with LCI digital products. So when you first log in to this new experience, we're calling this the member portal page. This is going to be the hub for everything you want to access with Lions Clubs International. You can see this box will appear. This is called the tour. Now it's going to prompt you to take a tour. I'm not going to go into that right at this moment, but this is a great feature, especially for something new like this, the member portal page that we haven't experienced before. It will actually take you through all of these different sections throughout the member portal. So I'm just going to X out of that right now. If I did want to take that at a later date, this take a tour button right here is available to me for whenever I would like to take that at a later date. You'll see on the bottom here underneath all the digital products, which we will get into in a second, we have different features. We have the news feed, announcements, service metrics, and then we have upcoming club activities and resources. Some of these things you'll notice have been pulled over from the different My Lion application. Some of them are new, like this announcements section, and then also the news feed on the left-hand side on this web experience. This is a great new way for you to connect to your clubs, and more information will be coming out soon as we get closer to this release. I do want to touch on the different products we have here at the top. So we have My Lion. You may or may not have heard of it. This app is actually the main focal point where we report our service activities. So of course, when we go out into the community and we do a service activity, we want to log that service activity, make sure everyone knows all of the good work that we've done in our community and all these people that we have served. You can do that by clicking on the My Lion application, and there are a series of steps that you can follow once you're in My Lion to follow through with your service activity reporting. There is also a mobile application for My Lion that you can access on iOS or on Android. We also have MyLCI. MyLCI is an officer tool. You can see right here that my MyLCI is grayed out because I do not have access at the level that I'm entering in the UAT environment in. MyLCI is used to log member information. What is the first name and last name of your member? What is their primary form of communication? What is their email? Quickly running through here, we also have Insights. Insights, as you can see by the little icon at the top, is our reporting tool. So if I want to know membership over time in my club or my district, if I want to know funds donated in my club or my district, Insights is a great tool for you to access all of that information. Next, we have Learn. Learn is the primary way that we can access leadership development trainings through the Lions Learning Center, or the LLC as it's often called. In Learn, you can access those trainings. You can also report local institutes that were held in your area. After Learn, we have Shop. Shop is the Lions Clubs International shop for all Lions Clubs branded items. If you would like to purchase a Lions Club branded cap or pin or flag, or if you would like to personalize those items, Shop is your go-to destination to access all of those items. So all of these applications can be accessed through this member portal right here. Again, this is an exciting new experience that we can't wait to show all the Lions that have access to this. You see all this white space here on the right-hand side. We will be filling that up soon with yet another feature that is upcoming. We're excited to announce that upcoming we will have an online meetings and messaging feature where Lions and non-Lions will have the ability to connect through online meetings We'll also have the ability to message other clubs and other members through this feature. We're very excited to bring this to you soon. Of course, we are continually evolving and updating all LCI digital products. Now, I know that was a quick tour. We kind of ran through everything, which is why I want to make sure that we provide you with digital product resources. So, of course, we have the My Lion Facebook forum. This is a great way to share and receive My Lion insights. Other lions around the world, just like you, are sharing their My Lion feedback and things that they are experiencing and they would like assistance with. We also have the digital product webpage, which is a great resource to access release notes and product roadmaps to see what's upcoming. What can we get excited about in the future? We also have the tech support knowledge base, where you can browse articles and FAQs. Next steps, if you haven't already, we encourage you to register for a Lion account. We would also encourage you, if you have a Facebook login, to apply to be a member of the My Lion Facebook forum. And if you run into any issues or you're experiencing something that you feel like is an error in the products, we encourage you to submit a support ticket through the Member Service Center.
Friends, after that wonderful information relating to the LCI digital products from Lions Clubs International, we will now move on to the important segment of membership and service reports that are available on the LCI website. As members of the DG team, you would require information about the clubs of your district, about your district. So there's a lot of information that is made available to you on a ready basis by Lions Clubs International. We have often found that there are many DG team members who are not even aware where that information is available and how to access that information. Now that's extremely sad. You have to be well-informed leaders. For example, the membership reports available on the LCI website give you a snapshot, a detailed snapshot on a monthly basis. That's called the cumulative report. There are other reports available which give you the last 5 years trend analysis in your district for each aspect of membership. There is yet another report which gives you data about every club in your district updated to the previous working day. There are the health assessment reports which are available, which give you so much data about financial issues, about the filing of the service reports, and so on and so forth. Where is this data available? How do you access it? How do you use it? What does each report show? All of this information packed into the next segment by past District Governor Suraj Bagla. So the next few minutes are going to be extremely important. They will equip you with the knowledge to access the information which the association provides to its leadership. Over to you, past District Governor Suraj Bagla.
Hello to all the dynamic second vice governors of India. It gives me immense pleasure to be in the virtual presence of such able leaders who I am sure are going to take the organization forward. Friends, knowledge is power, and without knowledge, your actions are futile. So as vice governors, it is very important that you are up to date with the knowledge about the clubs of your district. Today, we are going to see how to download a few important reports of the clubs of your sub-districts, which you should follow regularly so as to keep track of their health. While some reports may be in real time, other reports may be generated at month ends too. So let us begin. Friends, This is the home page of my LCI, and there is a tab called Support on the right on the top of this home page. You have to click that Support tab. After clicking this tab, a list of reports will scroll down. On the top, there is a report called Membership Report. Click on that tab. You will find a page where you will get 7 types of membership report which you can see. Let us discuss about the first tab, that is Register Reports. Click on that Register Reports. You can see a tab called Parent Directory on the left corner of this page. Click on that Parent Directory. First, we will discuss a very important report which will give you the 5-year data of the membership of your district. Click on this tab. You will find a list of all the sub-districts of LCI. Go to your district number, click on that, and you will get this page. In this report, you can see the membership trend of last 5 years of your sub-district. You can see from 2015 to 2020, the status of membership is given here. The very first column is the lineistic year. Second one is number of new clubs added during that lineistic year. The number of clubs dropped. Then gain and loss of club. New members added during the year. Charter members added during the year. Reinstate members, transfer members, total members added, total members dropped, and the final figure at the end of that lineistic year. The last horizontal column is your average of last 5 years. You can see in this particular district, the average new club taken 4 and average gain and loss of members during the year is 61. So by this, you come to know what happened in last 5 years in your district in terms of membership. We came back to same page. Again, there is a report called Club Health Assessment. Friends, this is a very important report you must follow at the close of every month. You will get this report at the close of 10th of the next month. Again, go back to your district number. You click your district number. This page will open. Here, the first column is the club number, then name of the club. Next is the charter date. Sometimes it is very difficult to find the charter date of very old clubs, maybe club 30-40-year-old, and we want to find the charter date, we won't get. But here you will get the charter date of each and every club of your district. Next column is the status of your club. The club is active or it is closed, newly chartered, or in status quo. The club opened in last 90 days will be shown as newly chartered. All other clubs will be shown active. Next column is current membership count. If membership is less than 15, then it will come in red color. Next is members added during this year till last month. Then members dropped during this lineistic year till last month. Net growth percentage growth, then member count 12 months ago, then average length of members dropped. If any members is dropped from your club, what was his or her average age? You can come to know from here. Next column is your club reports. First, MMR report. If there is no report since last 3 months, that will appear in red color. Then club officer report, which is also known as PU101. Then next is rotation of your club president. How many times same person has repeated as your club president, which LCI doesn't see. Very healthy if any president is repeated. Next, your officers reporting. Next column, your activity report. If there is no report since last 12 months, then it will appear in red color. Next column is about the finance of the club. What is the account balance? If any balance is more than 90 days, it will appear in red color. The last column is of LCI of donation given by the club during the year till last month. So by this report, you can see the entire health of your club till last month. Next, I'm going to talk to you about a report which is called cumulative report. Again, you go to the cumulative tab. Once you click this tab, all district numbers will appear. Go to your district number. Once you click your district number, this page will open. Here, you can see the first column is your district number, then the country, the total clubs, new clubs, dropped clubs, reorganized clubs, status quo clubs, number of charter member till last month, number of new members till last month, reinstate members, transfer members, total member added, total member dropped, total status quo members, and total membership and gain loss during fiscal period. So this is a very eye-opener report which you will get 10th of the successive month. Friends, next membership report is member register. This is also a very important report. Again, go to the membership register tab. Once you click that tab, all district number will appear. Go to your district number. This page will come up. Here you can see the first column is identification number of your district, which will be common for all the clubs of your district. Then your club number, club name, country, district. Now the status. Number 4 means your club is in active status. Last MMR report till the close of the month. Then fiscal year opening balance, new member taken, reinstate member taken, transfer member taken, member got dropped, net gain or loss, and total member tally till the close of the month. This report you can get by 15th of the next month. Now friends, there is one report which you can see the real-time report that is called monthly membership reporting history. This is the home page of your My LCI. Down below on the left, there is a tab called View Monthly Membership Reporting History. You can click on that tab. As soon as you click there, this page will open and you can see at a glance all the clubs of your sub-district. The first column is club number, club name and number. Second is monthly membership report submitted. New members till yesterday evening. transfer member till yesterday, reinstate member till yesterday, dropped member till yesterday, and the final count of the member till yesterday. This report is very helpful, especially for the membership man, because this is the only report where you will get the count till yesterday evening. Friends, these all reports were the membership report. Now, in brief, I am going to talk to you about the service activity report, which is also equally important to see the health of the clubs of your district. All earlier 5 reports, we were looking at my LCI. As you all know, for service report, we have to go to My Lion. In this My Lion report, as soon as you click the Go tab, this page will open. In this page, right on the left corner down below, you can see there is tab called My Activities. Click on that tab. This page will open. On the left corner on the top, you can see there are 2 tabs. First is upcoming activities. Here club can upload their future activities also, but as a matter of practice, most of the clubs are giving their activities which is already done. So you have to click on the past activities. On the top, there are 5 tabs. First is of your home club. Second is of your district. Third is of your multiple district. Fourth is of your ISAME area. And last one is of all LCI. If you want to look at the tab of your district, click the second tab on the middle of the top. You can now choose on the left side on the entire list which activity you are looking for. You can look for any individual activity. You can look for all activities of the district during the last month. And if you want, the entire data can come in a tabulated way, which you can very well use for your newsletters, your flyers, and for your circulation among the districts. Friends, these were the reports I thought will be very helpful to you. I hope by now you all are well versed on how to run these reports. It has been a pleasure to be with all of you, and I wish you all the best of luck for your future. And remember, on investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, Past District Governor Suraj Bagla. Your input will really be very beneficial to the Vice District Governors. So, my dear friends, now you're getting a feel of the kind of information that's being provided to you at AIS 2020. And I'm sure you are enjoying this online experience. We will continue with this experience, and in the next segment, we are going to be having Past District Governor Joshi speak to you about the various leadership training options that are offered by Lions Clubs International. We are a volunteer service club organization, but in order to offer our services and run our clubs more efficiently, we need to ensure that there is the right and the appropriate content of leadership development. And that leadership development happens at various stages. It happens in various manners. There are institutes that are conducted by Lions Clubs International. There are institutes that are conducted by multiple districts. There are trainings that are conducted at the district level, at the multiple district level, and at the Lions Clubs International level. Past District Governor Joshi will give you an overview of all training options in the association, such that you could take note of, because there are some of them about which you need to apply, and you will even get support from Lions Clubs International to conduct those training sessions in your own district when you are a district governor. So this is very important information. And over to you, Past District Governor PC Joshi.
And Vice District Governors, hope you are all fine in COVID-19. Wishing you a great and glorious Lion Year 2021. Wishing you many years good Lionism ahead. We'll be sharing a few thoughts about the leadership institutes which have been designed by Lions Clubs International at the different level. The idea behind designing the leadership institute is to make each lion a mature lion, that is one thing. Second thing, to make each lion a knowledgeable lion. Second thing. And third thing, to create a leadership potential into Lions Clubs International to create more leaders. Our leadership is a servant leadership. So whatever has been designed by Lions Clubs International institutes, we are going to talk about those institutes. You may be knowing a lot of things about those institutes, but I'll be going little detail about it. So our aim is power to empower leadership. Now at the district level, there are few important subjects which you must tackle them, create a workshop or a seminar, and use these subjects which I'm going to mention you. You know all that this year the theme is kindness, diversity. Diversity is a very important subject, and seminar workshop can be conducted at the district level for this same. The next is leadership skills. Thereafter, club officer and zone person training. Especially for a zone person training, the international gives a grant of $500 US because they are very important people in a district. Thereafter is a club quality initiative, CQI. Know your club. How does the member feel about your club? This is what is being covered. How can you reframe, restructure your club activities according to the opinion of members? This is the club quality initiative as CQI. Lion mentoring program. And the last is the certified guiding lion program. These programs can be conducted at the district level. Now let us go to a multiple district leadership institute. You all know much about this. First is the Emerging Lion Leadership Institute, that is ELLI at the multiple district level. This year, Regional Lion Leadership Institute is the another one. And a small note, MD can have only one grant either for RLLI or for ELLI. District do not get ELLI grant, but can host ELLI. Now LCI, Lions Clubs International, conducts Leadership Institute, 3 Leadership Institute at the area 6 level, that is Constitution Area 6, Isame, and these are the Advanced Lion Leadership Institute, ALLI. Second, the Advanced Lion Leadership Institute is this year at Pune, India, 8 to 10 January 2021, and application date last is October 10, 20. The second important leadership institute is the Faculty Development Institute, FDI, well known. And this year, it is at Kathmandu, Nepal, between 18 to 20 of March 9, 2021. And application last date is about 18th December 20. The last institute that has been conducted by Lions Clubs International for our area 6 is a Lions Certified Instructor Program, LCIP, which is this year will be conducted in Colombo, Sri Lanka between 18 to 20 of December 20, and the application date is the 19th September 20. This year, due to COVID-19, if suppose in person RLLI may not be possible, then in that case, please email leadership development to discuss the possible options for conducting RLLI in the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, funds available. You know, all funds are available from Lions Clubs International. For our district, it's all zone chairperson training. 500 US dollars are available for the zone chairperson training to the district governor. For conducting RLLI or ELLI at the multiple district level, you have a fund of about 4,500 US dollars. You can have ELLI or RLLI either. Now, give you some ideas of past year, yesteryear, or last year. The RLLI ELLI grant was given $4,500 per multiple district, and in area 6, area 6, 100% availed to each multiple district of our area 6. For a leadership grant for first choice district governor training is about 100 US dollar per participant, and for second vice district governor training conducted at the multiple district level is about 75 US dollar per person per participant, and that was 80% utilized by our multiple in constitutional area 6. The same for a zone chairperson training. First 200 districts are given first come first serve basis. This 500 US dollar grant for zone chairperson training to a district, and last year in our constitutional area 6 only 47% grants were utilized for training the zone chairpersons. Leadership Development Institute grant program. This year, I'm talking about this year. Now, application for 2021 Leadership Development Grant program are available from mid-August 20 onwards. So after 15th of August, you can apply. You may apply for the Leadership Development Grant by the District Zone Chairperson Grant or by multiple for the RLLI, ELLI grant. The Leadership Development Institute grant will be available to all. Everybody will get it, whether it is a multiple district, single district, or unrestricted provisional district. Grant application shall be accepted up to 30. Please note that grant application will be accepted up to 31st August 20 only. So you have 15 days only available to you for application and getting it sanctioned. Now the confirmation, whether your grant is confirmed or not, accepted or not, this acceptance or any instructions to a grant applicant will be made within 3 weeks after the receipt of the application. You can mail your application to the leadership development at the lionsclub.org. So friends, I have gave you bird eye view about the different institutions which are being done and conducted at the multiple district level and ISAME level, that is the LCI level. You can have a district institutions also. You can have a district leadership institute in your district. As I mentioned, few programs which are very important program or a subject, and you can ask your faculties to conduct such subjects and programs into your district seminars. For RLLI, ELLI, there are 6 rules applied to the institutions, and it's a multiple district will decide for the RLLI and ELLI participants. As far as my knowledge goes, for RLLI, it is all 25 into multiplication, because one class is a 25. If you have 50, there are 2 classes. If there are 75, there are 3 classes. But for ALLI this year is 100 participants can enjoy, can be a participant into ALLI this year. For FDI and for LCIP, only 20 participants are allowed. They are selected and they are trained at the level of FDI, Faculty Development Institute, and LCIP. Friend, this is all in a short about the Lions Institution in Lions Clubs International. Thank you for patient hearing. Thank you all. Wishing you all the great success in the future.
Thank you, PDG PC Joshi. And with this, my dear friends, we are coming to the end of the part 1 of the Head Matters session today. We are going to take a short break, and it's really going to be a short break. Maybe you need to relieve yourself, maybe a cup of tea or coffee, or maybe a few important phone calls. But please be back on time because we have some very important segments in part 2 of the session today. So see you in a few minutes.
Be an ideal role model. Be available, be humble, be a good listener, be a man of integrity, and be able to take the right decisions.
Challenges and teamwork is the biggest mantra.
In my opinion, the greatest job of district governor is to act as a facilitator and motivator of service and leadership in the district.
To look after the administration.
The most important role of a district governor is inspiring leadership.
The important role of district governor is to match the objectives of Lions Club International.
A DG should consider himself as a CEO of the district and should an example by action and not only by words.
To get work done by your officers.
The most important role of a district governor is to govern the district the most efficient way, but definitely in a balanced way.
The most important role of district governor is, being a district governor, he must play the part of a motivator, diplomat, negotiator and problem solver.